Well, everyone, with all the news going around with Twitter right now, I wanted to make a video explaining the main differences between standard Twitter and Twitter Blue. Now, Twitter Blue is Twitter's basically their subscription model. It's very similar to Snapchat Plus in a way where the same exact video I made maybe 2 months ago explaining the differences there. It's kind of interesting because the differences there are almost the same thing here. The concept of it is if you're a hardcore Twitter user, then Twitter Blue is probably going to be the better option for you. But also from what the recent CEO of Twitter is doing, it seems like from what I'm understanding, Twitter Blue is going to be changing a crazy amount. So I will link Twitter Blue's website in the description below. It'll probably be the first link. So if anything changes or if there's massive changes, just go to that link and you can see an updated list of all the cool features within there. Now, there's not a lot of craziness going on with Twitter Blue. I feel like Snapchat Plus is a better subscription model in my opinion than Twitter Blue. And Twitter Blue's been around for a long time, but it's been pretty much getting way more popular now, so it's probably a big thing to keep in mind. However, I will say, if you're somebody who just randomly uses Twitter and you don't really you're not really active in it, meaning you're somebody even myself, I'm on Twitter all the time. I don't post, I don't engage really that much. So that might be a reason, I'm a perfect candidate of not getting Twitter Blue. However, if you're somebody who's posting all the time, you're in love with Twitter, and at least from what I'm hearing now from, all the tweets going around, Twitter Blue is probably going to be the only way you're going to be able to get verified in the future. Meaning that if you are a creator or if you're somebody like a politician or whatever the case is, and you are wanting to go ahead and stay verified on Twitter, you might have to buy Twitter Blue in order to keep that verification checkmark. Now, unless Elon Musk does something different in the future, I'm not 100% too sure. But as of right now, that is kind of what's going on, which is actually very interesting. Now, first of all, there's features that, they state right onto their website of what currently is supported on Twitter Blue. So from Twitter Blue to standard Twitter, what I'm, understanding is that you are getting bookmark folders within Twitter Blue. You're getting, this is the one thing I don't understand, custom app icons. I'm not too sure why that's a feature because on both Android and on iOS, you can customize your app icon for free. So I don't know why that's even a feature. Now, another big thing that I'm seeing between Twitter Blue and, Twitter for standard, the difference between Android and iOS, there's actually a few differences. So if you get Twitter for Blue for Android, you are not getting themes on your Twitter application. You're also not getting them on twitter.com, but on iPhones, you are getting that capability. So I'm kind of seeing another Snapchat parallel where they're giving some features or giving all the features to iPhones and then seldomly giving them to Android. They should be giving the features to both at the same time. I don't understand why they're flip-flopping like this. Now, another thing with the iPhones or in Android for Twitter Blue, you're getting custom navigation, which is cool. You're getting top articles on Twitter Blue, which is awesome. You're getting reader mode, I guess. And the big thing is that recently came out, not even a year ago, is undo tweet. So this is basically the ability of sending a tweet, and let's say you want to undo that sent tweet, we can go and basically undo that send. I believe you can edit that sent tweet as well, and you can pretty much go on from that direction. So that is another big thing. In my opinion, the main things people will probably end up, moving to Twitter Blue for is either the undo tweet option, probably the themes, possibly if I've never seen any themes on, Twitter Blue, if I'm being honest. And 3 is probably that verification checkmark. Once that verification checkmark comes out, then we're going to be in a situation where a ton of people are going to start getting Twitter Blue to maintain that specific option. But like I said, for a majority of people out there, you will not need Twitter Blue. If you are a user like myself, you're not really a poster. I'm a creator and I'm not even super onto Twitter like that. So I don't need to be verified. I don't need any of that stuff. I've never applied for it because it's not really I'm not really on Twitter like that. But if you are somebody who's obsessed with Twitter and or you use it as your platform, a lot of people like TikTok, a lot of people like Instagram, a lot of people like, Twitter. If you end up being a Twitter user, going to Twitter Blue might make a little bit of sense, especially with all the features that Elon Musk has been tweeting, things like creator focused accounts, things like have the ads, different things like that. Well, then Twitter Blue may end up making more sense, but those specific features are not included right now. So like I said, all the updates and everything, you can go to their official Twitter page, which maybe I'll link in the description. I've already said I will. And you can go ahead and see everything that's new within Twitter Blue. And if there's another change that happened, well, then I would recommend checking it out and potentially you can probably get, better experience on your Twitter profile. But regardless, I think for a lot of people out there, if you're already on, standard Twitter, I think you're going to be perfectly fine. I don't really think there's a reason to go up to Twitter Blue unless you're like a hardcore user within Twitter, like I mentioned. So in terms of that kind of covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.